is Big Spruce Rabbitry, and we're down to our last bale of hay. Now, I really thought that 13 bales would be enough to get us through winter, but this is our first winter with quite this many rabbits, and they are real pigs, and we are down to this last bale. So why is hay so important on our homestead? Here in Fairbanks, we get 6 months of winter, and it's pretty darn cold, so we use hay for both food and insulation for our bunnies. Hey boys, some hay for you. I'm gonna eat you pretty soon. This is not -20. Your rabbit should always have access to hay. There you go, guys. A rabbit's digestive system is a lot like a sheep's, and they need at least 22% fiber in their diet. So for those of you not familiar with hay bales, they're broken up into books where you can pull out a big chunk of hay like this. This one didn't break up that cleanly. I called our hay supplier last week, and it turns out that they were out for the year. That caused a bit of panic last week. But we found somebody else through Craigslist who had an 800-pound round bale that they were willing to deliver to the house. So the bunnies will be fed for the rest of the winter. I no longer have to conserve this bale. When choosing a hay for feeding rabbits, the two most important things to consider are the amount of crude protein and the age of the animals you will be feeding. Adult animals will get fat when they are given hay that has more than 13% protein. This will cause them to lose their fertility and their value on your homestead. Alfalfa is a legume, so a relative of beans. It is high in protein, so excellent for feeding growing fryers, but it's too high in protein for adult rabbits. It is not grown locally, so we generally avoid it. Timothy and orchard grass are both excellent for feeding pet rabbits, but not as good for growing out meat rabbits on, so we generally avoid it. It is also not normally grown locally. Brome is our go-to hay. It's cheap, which makes it more variable in quality, but is the most commonly locally produced hay. Brome is on the higher end of the range for protein, so we like to grow our rabbits out on it with some alfalfa pellets. I've included dried grasses and bird vetch on this list because I can get both of these free, although have to work a bit to harvest them. Last summer, part of our herd's diet was dried vetch and grass, and they did great. The crude protein is comparable to commercial feeds, so it could be a good feeding option, and we are going to continue experimenting with it next summer. The bale that'll be arriving today is brome hay. Let's go watch them taking off the truck. bank right there, and my husband will come home, and this is making a huge problem because we were just like, our vehicle just can't handle more than one bale at a time, and the rabbits have been going through so much. We've got 5 more leaves due this month, so it's like, we'll get through this with that. Yeah, it's ready to eat it. Yeah.
So if you want to come up here.
Yeah, it's going clear, no problem. Satisfying.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Keep feeding your bunnies hay. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out our farm store in the description.